At KVGC News Time is now 7 minutes after the hour. Topping the news today, Amador Sheriff's deputies and CHP units were involved in a high-speed pursuit yesterday that ended with the arrest of two Sacramento men. According to Amador Undersheriff Gary Redman, just after 3 p.m., the sheriff's office received a 911 call from the Save Mart grocery store in Martel that a subject, later identified as Joseph Homer Mordral, had snatched a purse from a shopping cart inside the store. Mordral then fled the store in a waiting vehicle occupied by his father, Gary. Several people who witnessed the incident followed the younger Mordral out of the store, and a fight ensued. At one point, one of the suspects indicated he had a gun and threatened to use it. As the pair left the parking lot, the driver, the elder Mordral, injured one of the witnesses with his vehicle. The injured party was later treated at Sutter Amador Hospital for non-life-threatening injuries. A deputy spotted the vehicle on Sutter Hill. The suspects then proceeded through the Chevron gas station parking lot and fled west on Ridge Road at speeds of up to 70 miles an hour. Near the intersection of Ridge Road and Locomotive, the vehicle stopped, and Joseph Mordral jumped from the passenger side. He was immediately taken into custody by deputies assisted by the Jackson Police Department. Gary Mordral continued westbound on 88 into San Joaquin County, eventually coming to a stop near the intersection of 88 and Liberty Road after his vehicle ran out of gas. He was arrested without further incident. Several of the items stolen during the robbery were recovered from the vehicle and returned to the victim. Joseph Mordral was booked into the Amador County Jail for robbery, criminal threats, theft from an elder, and violation of parole. Gary Mordral was booked into the Amador County Jail for assault with a deadly weapon and evading police in a vehicle.
And the Sutter Creek City Council received a progress update on the Main Street Bridge construction project at last night's meeting. City engineer Gary Gio updated the council on the bridge replacement, which has dominated downtown Sutter Creek for the entire summer. Now, two-way traffic has been restored to the bridge. Construction crews are now racing to complete the second half of the bridge before winter weather sets in. Primarily, concrete must be poured and set for the bridge's footing before significant rain arrives. Now, rather than setting a date, work in the creek bed must halt after it rains. If this stage of work is completed, Gio believes the entire project can be completed this calendar year, but early storms could mean the entire project is shut down and finished in the spring. Now, the council also discussed how to stabilize a hillside adjacent to Main Street south of Church. During the heavy storms of early 2017, large chunks of the hill slid off onto Main Street. Several ways of stabilizing the site were posed, which range in effectiveness and price from $22,000 to $115,000. The council directed staff to explore an option of grading the hillside, estimated to cost $90,000, but will cost less if the material is relocated on the site rather than hauled off.
A court date has been set for Vona Hughes, the Angels Camp woman, accused of multiple counts of animal cruelty and grand theft. Judge Gary Hahn issued a new trial date of December 5th yesterday in Calaveras County Superior Court. Hughes, the former owner of the now-closed Pet Bathhouse, a dog grooming and boarding house in Angels Camp, is charged with 3 counts of felony animal cruelty, 2 counts of felony grand theft, and 2 counts of misdemeanor animal cruelty related to her treatment of 3 pit bulls boarded at her facility by a Butte fire survivor in late June of 2017. Hughes, who was arrested on July 8th of 2017, has denied the charges against her. Deputy District Attorney Jeff Stone said the trial was likely to last 6 days and would be held in Department 3 of Calaveras County Superior Court.
Well, in light of recent raids on illegal marijuana grows in Calaveras County where no suspects were located or arrested, Sheriff Rick DiBasilio points out it should be noted the marijuana enforcement team serves numerous search warrants weekly and monthly. Now, the mere fact that no persons were contacted or arrested at a scene does not imply the case is complete. During these search warrants, evidence is collected which is used to further the case and overall investigation. For weeks and or months following a warrant, the investigation into each site continues. According to DiBasilio, in some cases, charges are referred to the DA at a later date pending the results of evidence testing, interviews, or follow-up investigations. The sheriff's office also at times works with other local, state, and federal agencies. Those cases are combined, and the sheriff's office may choose to seek arrest warrants at a later date, and or will seek an indictment through a grand jury in state or federal court. As the primary harvest season begins to ramp up in Calaveras County, DeBasilio anticipates the county's marijuana enforcement team will become even more active.
And the tree mortality program is currently underway in Calaveras County. Property owners who have hazard trees throughout the county, including West Point, Wilseyville, Railroad Flat, Glencoe, Avery, and Murphys, were sent a letter with a right of entry form. Due to poor return rates, a second mailing has been completed targeting property owners who did not respond to the first mailing. Now remember, property owners will only be included in the tree mortality hazard tree removal program if the signed right of entry form is sent to the county's program manager. Now, return the right of entry forms as soon as possible. For more information, you can visit the website treemortality.co.calaveras.
And the Calaveras County Water District will host a Customer Assistance Program Community Workshop this Thursday from 6 to 7 at the CCWD headquarters in San Andreas. Now, the workshop is being held for public input on the development of a customer assistance program. Now, this program will be designed to provide financial assistance to customers who need one-time or ongoing help paying bills. For more information, contact Joel, Calaveras County Water District at 754-3123 or Joel M at ccwd.org.
And the Jackson Fire Department has teamed up again this year with Amador Stars to raise funds for Amador County residents who are fighting cancer. Now, today is the final day to order your T-shirt. Now, for the 6th year now, Jackson Fire is selling breast cancer awareness shirts to raise awareness and show support for those battling the disease. During the month of October, Jackson Fire Department wear these same shirts while on shift. Now, you can purchase yours. Again, today is the deadline. CustomInc.com/fundraising/JFD 2018. And that's a look at local news on this Gold Country Tuesday morning from the KVGC News Center.
I'm JD.
And I'm Jim Geedy reporting. Remember now, for the latest news, traffic, and weather 24 hours a day, to visit our website, kvgcradio.com.